Out of Focus is brought to you by Garage Build. Submit your build, share your passion. Powered by Dennis Kirk.
This is a bike I built for my very dear friend Smokey, a friend of mine from Canada. He just was kind enough to, he said, I want a Panhead, I want it red. And so this is how it turned out. So it was really nice. It's a great opportunity. I really appreciate him giving me that opportunity. And so basically the body inspirations from a Tracy body from the 70s, those fiberglass one-piece kit. That kind of transformed mostly Japanese motorcycles back then, but it was a fender, seat, tank, one-piece deal. It was kind of my take on that, on a pretty heavily modified rigid frame. This one's really pretty basic. The whole body weighs about 4 pounds. So there's 2 bolts directly underneath the seat, and then there's 1 bolt at the front of the gas tank. So 3 bolts, the whole thing comes off and spin it around in your hand. It really doesn't weigh very much. It's a common plenum. Because it's a shovel head style Panhead, but dual 30 millimeter Mikuni carbs. They're the hybrid style, half flat side, half round, and they seem to work really good. Yeah, so it's a handmade intake, of course. The frame has a lot of fabrication work, so it's just a reproduction frame, but 2 inches of stretch in the front tubes, 3/4 in the seat post. The axle plates are moved back 3 inches and up 2 inches. So it kind of allow for about a 3-inch ground clearance, what do I shoot for? Like a long, low bike with a stance that would kind of make you scratch your head a little bit. You know, you recognize the frame as being an original Harley style rigid frame, but with a stance that kind of, looks a little different, especially with an 18-inch wheel. Usually has a lot more ground clearance. The frame is powder coat, so it's chrome powder, and then with a translucent candy coat over it. So I kind of started it last year with the 1916 board tracker, but I really wanted to push myself and try to make something that's really, number one, it would appeal to people. That's really what I want, so that's kind of what's driving me at this point. And I feel like I'm a very fortunate time in my life, and very fortunate to have the opportunity to do that. This is Rick Dozer from Sadieville, Kentucky for CS STL, and you're watching Shop Talk.